Hi, I'm Gabriel Muñoz, and for homecoming, the Sun alums came to the office, so we're going to ask them what was their favorite part about being at the Sun.
My name is Jacob Rubashkin. I was the editor-in-chief of the Cornell Daily Sun in 2018 and 2019, and my favorite thing about working at the Sun was how it let me see into all the different corners of Cornell's campus and community. There's so much going on at this institution, and as a single student, you have very little hope in your day-to-day life of experiencing every single club and activity and sport and administration decision and news event that happens. But the closest thing you can find to that is working at the Cornell Daily Sun. You can see everything as it happens in real time and experience the totality of Cornell in a way that I just don't think that any other organization can give you.
My name is Sophia Rubinson. I graduated in the class of 2024, and I was the managing editor of The Sun during my time here. My favorite part about being on The Sun was just being in the know of everything going on campus, always getting the latest drama, and of course the people and the alumni network.
Hi, my name is Molly O'Toole. I graduated in 2009. I was a news reporter and then a news editor and then a senior editor who tried to launch an investigative team with mixed results. My favorite part about The Sun, this is such a hard question. It's the people you met along the way. That's such a cliche, but no, some of my best friends were on The Sun then, and they're still some of my best friends today. And there's no greater bonding experience than sharing these really late nights and putting out a paper with another group of people. And so I think the people really make The Sun. That's my favorite part.
I'm Meghna Maharishi. I graduated in 2022 and I was an assistant managing editor on the 138th editorial board. And my favorite thing about The Sun was just how fast-paced it was. I love breaking news, and I think there was just such an adrenaline rush when you would have 10 different breaking stories to handle all at once, and it's prepared me so well for a career in journalism.
I'm Scott Jasek, class of 85. I was managing editor and editor-in-chief. And what I loved about The Sun was breaking news, was finding out what was going on about tuition, about the divestment movement, which was about South African divestment for those who are too young to remember. And it was great. We did break news, we did influence policy, not all policies, but we did influence some policies, and it was fun.
I'm Carrie Blakinger, and I'm class of 2011, and I think my favorite thing about The Sun was that this was the most useful part of my Cornell education.
Hi, I'm Emma Court. I graduated in 2015, and my favorite thing about the Cornell Sun is that I could pretend I was following in Kurt Vonnegut's shoes.
My name is Ed Zuckerman. I was class of 1970, and favorite thing about The Sun for me was, well, it's really all I did at Cornell was work on The Sun. I was a managing editor one year and then editor-in-chief. I was working up to 60 hours a week on The Sun. So all I know about Cornell is that it has a great student newspaper, and I think there's some teachers teaching some stuff up on the Hill, but I'm not that familiar with it really. So I made some good friends, some of whom are still friends, and the job. We learned journalism. It was real journalism. It was a daily newspaper. It was very busy. It occupied our minds fully, did the best we could, and I love The Sun. That's what I did.